colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding.
And Salah! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Haaland. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's straight offside.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Now it's Haaland. Rummenigge. Aimed beyond the defence. Azar. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Great vision. Thuram makes the interception. Nicely shaped cross. And he was quick to react. So we're still where we started right now. He's being urged to shoot. Pullet gets into some space. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, that pass isn't the best. Drogba can be a real threat inside the box. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Ferdinand. Ngetest, chance for a shot! And that has been knocked clear. And now the breakaway. Chelsea upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Rodri. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get onto this? He is through here. Pullet plays it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Pullet clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Check, the type of keeper who instills great confidence in his back line. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Palmer. Makaleli. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Haaland. Haaland. Rummenigge. Oh, good read. And he can clear it away. Vieira. That's a sharp pass. And it's Ngetest. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Danger averted for now. Nedved. Rummenigge. Haaland. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Oh, super Rummenigge! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Vieira! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
Manchester United really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That's a cute ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cucurella made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That has been cut short.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Cucurella calmly anticipates. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Thuram. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. It's Drogba! And yes, it's there! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Chelsea shoots! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Caicedo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, it's come loose! And he's managed to get free. Across it goes.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Nedved. And it's Gullit. Just about up to 75 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rummenigge clearly saw the chance to shoot, and why not? Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the keeper beats it away. That could spell trouble. Backward it goes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hullet. Haaland. He's found some space. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way.
And he shoots! A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Nicely aimed pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Drogba! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Zola. Coming on to replace him is number 13, João Felix.
Adriano, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Adriano, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Shot could be on. Chance, surely! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! And that will be the final act. Manchester United perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that they're... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too.
And the shot! Against the crossbar! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Van Basten might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van Basten. Gattuso. Nicely worked. Oh, it's a great ball here. Thuram attempts a clearance. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Cruyff. Gattuso. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Pirlo. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, good read. Totti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Roberto Carlos. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gattuso. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And this is Ngetest. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. And that has been knocked clear. And one more try! Vieira. Totti. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Stood up well to him there. And it's Rijkaard. There they go, hunting in packs. Gets a good foot in there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance to deliver. Cleared away. Van Basten. Now it's Kukçu. Now, can they get him away? Oh, important interception. Maldini gets it clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Van Basten. Tries a shot! Cross flung in towards the middle. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Howson looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And he cuts out the supply. Van Basten. Now this could be a chance. Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieira. Cruyff. And it's Pirlo. Pinches it off him. Messi. Van Basten. Maldini. Nedved. And it's Kukçu.
There will be 1 minute.
He's going to
at
be
a
disappointed
time.
with that. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way. And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Here we go again then. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Messi. Shot, and the shot! And he hits the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Vieira. He's looking wide. Totti. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That's the throw. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's in a great position here. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross needs... Header! It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 22,
Raul Reds go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Ball's played through. Nedved gets into a good position.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Totti. Adriano always looking for that half a chance.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cruyff. Royal Reds appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Howson gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. Cruyff. And he's in on goal. Now there's a... And Cruyff! Great defending, strong and determined. Hangs one. Up he goes! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Number 21, Matthias Cunha. Number 23,
and it's Gullit. And he's picked out the run.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Haaland. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Matthias Cunha. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Look at the space here. Nedved is flagged offside.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 6, Peeler. Coming on the field
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Rodri.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That has not gone well. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Substitution for Manchester United.
And this
Number
is the
7,
big chance.
Coming
So
on
does
to
he go
replace him
for it?
is
It's not a kind
number
angle.
11, Bale. Substitution.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Bale. And this is Ngetest. Hoisted it. Terrific header. Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind.
Big chance! Oh, taken with style. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Haaland. Oh, super ball. And the shot's on here. Ngetest crosses. Well, there's the clearance. And time is up. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
United against Brazil.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Beckham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's decided to go for it. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And here's Cruyff. Rummenigge. Good read, needed to be. Rijkaard. Vieira takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Gullit. In by Gullit. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. Oh, that's nice. And the shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Plays it across. And that's been won straight back. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Thuram tries to... Oh, what a climb! Rummenigge is flagged offside. Nuno Mendes. Rummenigge. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, good-looking ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, played through for the wide man. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Gullit really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That's a shade optimistic. Messi powering forward here. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Played out towards the right wing. Gullit carries the ball down the right. Ball driven towards the far. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Manchester United! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Tries a shot! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Beckham. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gullit is the team's great visionary. Looking to play him in. Rummenigge. De Gea gets rid without sophistication. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Matheus Cunha. No, no way through there. Half-time getting close now. Great vision. Rummenigge. Gullit. Rummenigge. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, smashing header! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Toss somewhat off target.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it's always hard to gauge the true worth of Jordan Henderson, as he's not the type of player you can measure in terms of goals and assists. He'll be the brains in midfield, trying to provide the creative input for players up front whenever possible.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Out to the right. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Nesta. Adriano. Haaland takes a shot! In he goes again! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Maldini tries to clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. That'll be a corner. And it's Fletcher. Oh, good spread. Oh, nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Bale. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shevchenko. Gerrard can so cleverly bypass the press. Ferdinand. Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Opts for safety. And it's Shevchenko. Stood up well to him there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Haaland, brilliantly cut out. Maldini pokes it out wide.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a lovely, delicate pass. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Bale. Maldini wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And reclaimed it in a trice. And this is Adriano. Bullet! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. Totti. Totti. And this is Adriano. Gerrard. Gerrard charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Adriano. Darren Fletcher. Gerrard. Now it's Bale. Fletcher. Nicely weighted ball. And a chance! It's there!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Haaland. Oh, robust challenge. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That is a great pick out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tunisia looking to pass their way through. He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Gerrard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's definitely not his best. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, this is a great position. Ferdinand. Bullet. Pirlo. Manchester United are looking to break at pace.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well read, nice interception. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Totti. And it's Fletcher. And he's chosen to go back. Oh, he couldn't... Oh, shooting! Oh, it rattles the bar! Yeah. No way through there. Here's Totti. Pirlo. Totti. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Best. He is through here. Nice bit of trickery. Is there any big chance? It's hit the upright. And he's heaved it away. And it's Gerrard. Adriano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is good alertness. Henderson. Best. He's got away. Driving forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Shot a goal! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
87 minutes is
That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And the finish! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
added minutes
Tunisia
has been
clearly
indicated.
now in lead preservation mode. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's in plenty of space here. There's the shot! And that is the last effort of the game. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against a... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Como.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Baresi. Pirlo. Oh, it's Pirlo. Cruyff. And this is... There's the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. Has a shot! Brilliant save from Buffon!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's intervened well there. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Xavi Alonso. Vieira. And here's Del Piero. Xabi Alonso, looking to go deep. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. He has a look up, and Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Dink through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cruyff. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Ferdinand. And here's the chance to counter. Cannavaro cuts out the pass.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those...
Real chance! Adriano, what a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Vitinha could move up a gear here. Oh, delightful ball. Now that's well seen too. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And they're back on the ball again. So what can they make of this? Messi. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pirlo. No, again, there's no way through. And that's a throw-in. Xavi Alonso. Pull it. And here's Dembele. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Ferdinand with the clearance. Looking tidy in possession here. Messi! There will be a throw-in. Now there's a fine ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
And a quick reminder today to please take all letter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He could be in here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's had it nicked away. A probing pass. Maldini. Matheus Cunha. Adriano. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Adriano, looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha's cross. Ferdinand tries to clear. Oh, sweet feet. And he lines up a big header! Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Dembele, this is promising. Del Piero. Buffon claims comfortable.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the counter is on. Maldini goes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Tries to pass it through. Ferdinand. Here's Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Del Piero.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Half an hour gone in the second half. Knocks it out wide. Maldini.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Yeah. And the return pass. Matheus Cunha. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Baresi. And that's been intercepted. And they win it back again. Cruyff. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an...
Chance! He should have put that one away.
Adriano has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vieira. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, it's Del Piero. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? The chance for a shot! Takes a shot! That was a matter of inches.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Adriano. Number 20, Johan Cruyff. Number 21, Matheus Cunha. Coming on the field, number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 10, Francesco Totti. Number 11, Bale.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Very much into the last knockings. Stood up well to him there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Baresi. Ferdinand. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. It's a quick one. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately...